just unfortunate on the projectile activation rather than the command grab. But you know what? These things do happen.
They do happen. Listen, you have to always be prepared. It's as good as the plan is. If it's not executed, it simply won't work.
100%. Couldn't have said it better myself, which is why I didn't say it.
Yep, and I will say it for you.
Thank you very much. But here we go. DaFunnyMan still sitting down in the chair. Had a bit of very early entrance into the loser side of things, but is still here to play. All the momentum in the world, while Tripp is still going to be sort of reeling from their loss in winners final to Crispy Cthulhu, but they got to this point for a reason, and we're going to see them try to keep it going with the Charlotta, but 2B versus Charlotta, yet again, not a fun matchup for Charlotta. Not
definitely a tricky one, and we're going to have to see how Tripp handles it. We're going to see exactly what they're going to end up doing, how they're going to approach it, and try and get their run back against Crispy Cthulhu in Grand Finals, or if we're going to see a new face go up against the current defender, the one who might take this title for Dragon Con 2024.
Yeah, it's very interesting too, because when we were walking around at Casuals, it felt like DaFunnyMan did not have the most confidence going into the bracket, just feeling a little bit unsure of themselves. But I definitely know now that they've guaranteed themselves the top 3 finish, they have to be feeling like the world is in their corner right now. And here we go, already in a favor there with the backdash on the Noble strategy, canceling into the medium auto combo, putting Charlotta in a bind now.
Oh, and putting out the threat of the new change into the conversion, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you have to show a little bit of respect to 2B whenever she's able to activate that.
I do like to jump over the pod A though, but not able to get the full conversion after the punish. But we're going to try to keep this pressure going. You see DaFunnyMan not opting to press in between the gap in that string. Oh, try to run up with the grab, but just a little bit too far, and once again missing out on that 2M link.
And opting for some patience here. Very commendable, but a little too patient, allowing for Tripp to get his offense finally in, finally taking the life lead, and being in this corner position. It's hard to fight your way out against Charlotta.
Yeah, a little bit tricky there too. The routing was a little bit questionable, had a couple more hits before combo limit activated, so Charlotta could have secured the round a little bit earlier, but no harm done though, able to get on out of there. But DaFunnyMan was still in a very good spot to keep things going, but Tripp able to maintain their aggression, and already doing so in this round as they got the whiff punish on the medium auto combo and getting the block ball on in there, getting the counter hit, so we got the wall bounce. We're going to opt for a reset rather than getting the SSBA routing, but great 2H there from 2B.
Absolutely, and it's showing signs of life. DaFunnyMan continuing to fight back in this circumstance. Definitely can feel a little bit of tension after losing that first round, but still showing that they are looking for the strategy and looking for a way to turn things around in their favor.
But here we go. They're going to need 9S to dial up some information about this corner pressure, because it seems like they don't really know how to get on out of it short of a Brave counter. And here comes the Noble execution, the reversal super that has paid the bills for Tripp so far in this run. Continues to do so. The black is still in the Excel spreadsheet. No red quite yet. The profits are still flowing in the Charlotta business.
Absolutely. Tripp really showing off the Tripp special if you ever play him personally.
Yeah, if you're not quite ready for it, it can definitely catch you by surprise, as we've seen many a time so far. But DaFunnyMan is going to have to just put it out of his mind and just still commit to it. And only thing about it, when the opportunity arises, they see that blue health bar, they see that 100 meter, they're just going to have to be more aware of that, because they've had a really good strategy so far, but Tripp is the one that has 2B in the corner currently, baiting out the ultimate DP, going to jump right on in there. This time the 2M going to link, can get the SBA if they can get the routing correct, and they do.
Very, very good stuff. Constantly keeping up this pressure, really struggling to find a solution to it. DaFunnyMan falling down yet again to one more round against Charlotta, and Tripp slowly continuing to gain momentum with DaFunnyMan trying to find his footing. Clearly has an idea of what he wants to do, but struggling on the back foot whenever this young knight continues to get into his face.
Oh, but here comes the 2H. I think it's going to be a lot more, it's going to be to their advantage. They can keep landing these anti-airs, of course, against a character that wants to take the skies as much as Charlotta does. Good BC to get on out of there. Doesn't quite get the counter hit effect. A little bit messy with the timing, but it's still good. You get Charlotta back at a distance, and a good disrespect there from Tripp, just showing that out, and a good whiff punish on the EX hammer with the blocker ball.
Absolutely. Very, very good awareness on Tripp's part. And finally landing the counter hit 5H, but the drop combo allowing Tripp to reversal with ultimate skill. Getting this corner positioning, and it looks like that's going to be a block into the punish.
Yeah, we're just going to go into the heavy 100-hand slaps, and that is going to be Charlotta taking the second game. I saw the vision with the anti-air SSBA, but I think you were just better off if you were doing the 2H that was doing so well for you in the first couple of games. But just betting it all there, wanted to end the round as quickly as possible. Sometimes you just got to play the game out a little bit longer than you might otherwise want to.
Absolutely, and luckily for our finalists, this is a 1-3. So DaFunnyMan not quite out yet. Let's see if they can be able to turn around the momentum, or if Tripp will just continue to take it all the way to victory.
Yeah, you noted earlier, you already saw the counter hit on the 2H attempt there from 2B. Very tricky to anti-air Charlotta at times, and a very tempting to hit a button on that M slash, but you got a DP there rather than hit close light. But good answer there on the reapproach, using the light auto combo to punish her. Now going into severing assault. Can we keep up this offensive momentum? But no, we're a little bit untrue with the meaty, prompting a 2M poke out, but we're still in a good spot here. Oh,
with
no.
The combo situation, no BP. This might be it. Humanity will fall along with 2B.
Unfortunately, yeah, the production staff doesn't believe the damage that Noble Execution can do, but if you've been playing against Tripp enough, you know and he knows that that is just going to absolutely dump out damage. And that's the second time that he's gone for it, and it's 2 of 2 so far.
Extra 50% damage on the lack of BP. It's a very difficult situation to get out of. Oh, with the Noble Execution, but not ready for the follow-up into the Demon Flick command grab. And we're just going to continue to see this corner pressure from Tripp, just constantly assaulting.
Oh, had the 5H, not quite ready to confirm, didn't believe, saw it drop a couple of other times. But the command grab after Noble strategy, that should be it. Only needing a raging strike, and that is going to be a sweep for Tripp, putting DaFunnyMan out at very commendable 3rd place. But Tripp has now guaranteed themselves the top 2 finish.